Yeah, so he's Mick West and his team of people were looking at a video on a camera that had a 42-degree field of view. That's a fairly narrow field of view, and it was digitally zoomed. The lensing themselves didn't really align with the sky the way you would visualize the sky if you were standing out there on your own 2 feet making those measurements. Is what we did. Even after his views, Jerry and I went back down to Rob Moses, and we made a second pass with those measurements. We took out our rangefinders, we took out our compasses, we took out and we looked at the sky, the same area of the sky, and we come up with the same numbers, or very similar numbers.
So what was he alleging, or what was his debunk?
He was trying to align it with John F. Kennedy Airport, which is 35 miles to our west, almost dead west. It's dead west to where we are. The object that we were observed, he questioned that we had the wrong coordinates, we had the wrong angle in the sky, which if it was off a couple of degrees, it really didn't make a difference for what we were observing. As far as what he come up with for the period of time, we had used Eastern Standard Time, which is basically what we documented our equipment to and so forth, and our ADSB data. He had pulled a report from the airlines, which does UTC, had UTC times in there. And he was right. I will give him credit for that. He was right about a UTC time. The time, was it shifted. There was an hour lapse. But we looked at the data for UTC time, the flight data, and found nothing that would correlate to what we were seeing out there, and certainly nothing that would have aligned with our radar scans, our hyperspectral scans, what we've been seeing for over 2 years, watching hundreds and hundreds of flights.
You were basically okay.